Hello guys, what's up? So few hours ago I uploaded a video about what was happening inside the TSM team, but that is not it. Apart from that, lots of things were happening with their lives. And because of that, Evan lost his passion before the LAN and is still trying to get back on the track. But it will take some time. How much time it will take? No one has idea about that. So Hal addresses how and which situation Evan lost his passion. So let's start the video with Imperialhal.
Basically, there's not much to say other than that Raven is telling the truth. Obviously, it wasn't entirely on Evan, but he's not lying about anything, so it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Have you ever talked to Evan and Jordan for lacking passion? I've tried to tell Jordan for 5 years to play the game. That's just who he is. Just who he is. You can't change that. And Evan, we talked to Evan. We've talked to Evan like mid-pro league about his passion, and like he understood it, but I don't know, like it got like a little bit better, but it was, I feel like it's kind of the same. Like his performance obviously wasn't like, didn't really change, but there was a lot of times like he wouldn't just play he would just play scrims and get off. Like he would never play after the game, like outside like of scrims. But I don't know, like we had a team talk mid pro league in regards to like Evan playing, because Evan kind of just like derailed completely when it was in the middle of pro league. He's like stopped going to the gym and shit like that. He kind of just like lost a routine completely. Stopped, like, play the game way less and shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. We tried to talk. It was basically like we tried to talk to him just like Jordan, and it was, I don't know. It didn't really change much. But you can't like really, you can't force anybody to like do something, right? Just, you know, the kind of like look at Jordan. Like he's put in the same amount of work. He doesn't play as much as I do, not even close. But and that's just who he is, right? And we can't like do anything about that. So, yeah, the girl definitely didn't help. The girl definitely did not help Evan. But what are we supposed to do about that too? We can't just be like, hey, get rid of your fucking girl. You know, I don't know. So I don't know. It was just like there was a lot of things. There was just a lot of things outside the game that was just like, I don't know, killing our performance. Best way to put it. How does it make you feel now that Evan has started to play more? To be honest, it kind of pisses me off. But like I said, at the end of the day, I still love them, and I wish they still do well. But it does piss me off, because I wish that was what should have been before LAN. But it is, like I said, what it is. When you make the final calls, you take responsibility. Now they need to make final calls of being more responsible. Well, it doesn't matter what position you are in the team. You know, I've never asked my teammates to do something that I don't do. And like the fact that like they weren't playing the game as much before LAN, even though they knew how important it was, but then starting to like grind after I left rubs me the wrong way in a bit. But like I said, it is what it is, and I didn't, honestly, what else did I expect? I expected that to happen anyways, because, you know, who else wouldn't, like, after you lose a teammate, like, grind more? I don't know, but I don't know. I just wish that, like, I wish that happened before LAN, so we didn't have any excuses, right? Because who knows what would have happened if we put in the work and had no excuses to go into it, right? But that wasn't reality, which kind of like what bothered me. So yeah, no, I didn't want to do TDMs. No, I didn't want to do TDMs because I feel like they weren't like useful, really. They just weren't. But like, it's not, if they wanted to play TDMs, they could have played TDMs without me. They could have played ranked without me. They don't need me to play TDMs, right? It wasn't like, you know, they could have done it themselves. Like, I don't know, playing on Falcons and us playing TDMs, it's kind of just like, it doesn't feel like it does anything for us, really. Like, we're kind of just doing it because they don't like ranked. Like, Zero never plays ranked, really. So yeah, I don't know. I still don't see TDMs as like a useful thing. I'm just kind of doing it for my teammates because they wanted to do it. Maybe I should have done that with TSM. I should have probably played TDMs with them, but I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. It's in the past, and yeah. So there was all this talk about you possibly affecting the performance, but not to take it away from them not playing. Yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Like, I do care, but I don't. Like I said, it is what it is. It's in the past. So, what do you think TSM needs to do to be successful at this point? Well, their biggest problem is right now is like there is like not one person that is taking initiative, really, if that makes sense. At some point, Zap is saying something, and at some point, Jordan's saying something, and then Evan's saying something. At some point, it's kind of like all over the place. That's their like biggest problem right now. is that like they don't have like a leader. They don't really have like a leader right now that's gonna be like, no, shut the fuck up, look this way, shut the fuck, don't say, I don't care, whatever, like, you know? It's kind of just like they're all holding hands and seeing who's gonna speak up. It's not countercoming. It's just more so like there's not one person that is like taking initiative. There's not like a leader really. It's just kind of like a unison. Like it's like a whole team calming things, what to do and like stuff like that. And they need that one person that's just gonna be like, shut the fuck up, we're doing this, or shut the fuck up, we're doing that, etc. And I feel like that's like their biggest problem. Because sometimes they're just kind of like, they're kind of just lost, running around, don't know what they're doing.
Him right above us.
Yeah. But as I was saying, it's like, yes, no one's like really taking initiative, and it feels like nobody on the team really wants to like accept the responsibility of doing that. So I don't know, someone on the team just needs to like, just take over in a way. Take over, basically.
Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and if you are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. Hasta la vista, baby.